Prepare
Oh
to
shit.
start.
Yeah, I got you. Well, at least we're starting on time. That's what we wanted.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go. First elimination.
Are we live? Okay. Okay, cool. Welcome everyone, if you can hear us. Yeah, Abyss tournament. We're testing out some new game features, such as the payload league feature, mutator, and it's an entire tournament of Abyss. Sorry, still trying to get a little set up so I can see any comments on YouTube. I think I grabbed the wrong one. What link do you have? Do you have the link posted somewhere, Fireforce? Okay, cool. Well, so today we have Free versus Skye, both established league teams. I think this tournament is all established league teams, and some teams I believe have second teams. So we've got Skye pushing right off the bat and Free defending. Skye's actually really pushed up here. They're holding most of Free in their spawn, it looks like. I've not seen Free getting past these guys in Secret Tunnel. And it looks like the cart is still just chugging along there. Free has not been able to get out to even hold it up. Wet Dream right here has been making good use of that health as we see the cart rounding the corner here. And he's just been, finally taken out by Alexis 2M, but he was really making a lot of trouble for Free. Hopefully now we'll see some good defense by Free now that the cart's closer to their spawn, and Skye is definitely going to have a bit harder of a time locking that down as well. Alexis here with the shocks. Definitely low health, but we're going to see probably a lot of explosives on cart and on Secret Tunnel. That was well done by somebody on Skye, hopping off and avoiding those shocks. And we can definitely see Skye's trying to take out the explosives as quickly as possible so they can continue to push. But as we all know and love, this spawn advantage for Free means they spawn very closely to cart, but Skye's doing a great job, wow, of holding them up and not letting, yeah, that was money. That was well done. And it always throws me off when I see people walking through these gun pickups and they're not picking it up. I keep forgetting that there's a button for that I need to turn on. It looks like they got checkpoint already. They've still got just under 9 minutes to push, and we see once again Skye is pushing very far forward. Some rockets coming out of Free's spawn there. They're doing a good job picking up these sight lines, but once again Free is unable to get out of their base. A couple bounce shots in there just to see. Good shot there. Finally taken out by Alexis again. It looks like it's just going back and forth between Wet Dream and Alexis. Keep killing each other. But once again, I mean, this is nearly an uninterrupted push. We see that they're double stacking. They do want to try to get as far as possible in as quick a time. With this new mutator, I imagine most people who've played the game know that the new mutator makes it so that the goal for each team, whether you're first or second pushing, is to get to the end. So even if you stop a team pre-checkpoint, oh, something just happened.
Hey, real quick, I'm going to jump in. Callie, sorry to interrupt. But Firehorse, the link that we have for you is set to private, we believe. You can get that fixed, let me know.
Well, so hopefully that gets up and running, and everybody out there in the YouTube land will hopefully be able to hear us at some point and see what's going on. It's I'm sorry, I'm trying to do like 3 things at once. We see, like I said, fairly continuous push. Once again, I don't. It's been at least 1 or 2 people on, nearly uninterrupted. For the majority of this map. But as I was saying, Mutator, each team is going to try to push the whole way. They're going to be running these stats through the new MMR system to test it out. For those familiar with the... Yep, I'm good. For those unfamiliar with the league, there is a new MMR system for the upcoming season. And this is just going to give it more data to work with now that we have this new Mutator. And so it's just going to... help Skye out if they can push it to the end faster. So if they can double stack, if they can triple stack, they're gonna want to be doing that. But right now we've got explosives are gonna be coming up. Double and triple stacking is a very quick way to get multiple people killed at once instead of having somebody back and defending the person right in front of them. But they've got that. They've got a couple people picking up sight lines there. One on Rocket. There's Squid Rocket. We've got somebody riding the cart and somebody hanging back. So Skye's doing a great job here protecting that cart rider and keeping that push continuous. They're cycling onto cart. When the person on cart dies, they have somebody there ready to hop on. But here we see Freeze doing a great job with these rockets, really making it difficult for Skye to continue that push. Yeah, they're going to need to take those rockets out if they want to keep that, get a good push longer than maybe a second at a time. But those seconds do add up. So they've got about just over 5 minutes now. They're at 96%. I think it's fairly safe to say we're going to see them finish this map. They're going to push 100%, but it's just going to depend what time it's at. And we're seeing a few people coming in here. It looks like Skye did group up really well. They've got shotties coming in. They're going to try to steal this dash from Free. Oh, that was... Yep, that was a good job by Rip and Tear there. However, Cart is stationary. Looks like they're trying to coordinate a push here. Be able to keep that. Oh, yep. They got shotties for rockets. Makes sense. I think so Free is an international team. So there's probably some ping issues going on here. A little bit of latency, but yeah. Just a little. We see the pings there. Where are they playing? Are they in Amsterdam?
Prepare to start.
Oh no, that's I see. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what server they're on, but I think we might see a lot more shotties coming out just to try and compensate for that a little bit. Gonna see Skye getting set up here.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep, we see shotties, we see shocks. I think we can expect to see Free hopping out here trying to clear the area. They are unable to do so, however, it looks like the cart is still moving as Wet Dream waits to try and take that dash, but Grendizer takes him out. Good job by Grendizer, and they've kept the cart going. I think they've got 2 on. No, they've got 1 on cart. That cart's still moving, and Grendizer is trying to stop people from flanking them there, but he ended up getting taken out. Money's gonna try to hop in the health house here. We see cart start to round that bend. Tomcat doing a good job protecting that flank, and they're gonna try to double and triple stack cart probably as much as possible, just to compensate for how quickly Skye was able to push. And this is good job by Alexis there, really using that the seal on the front of payload. And they're still moving, just about to move over top of the water, but we see shocks coming in from Skye as some Free start to push forward and take up those sight lines through those doors, those windows. They just got to make sure that they're keeping somebody on cart and not getting distracted. And Skye Money starts to really pummel the cart. Yeah, they're gonna have to really take control of these doors or these windows, whatever you want to call them, because those are just insane sight lines. You can't get anywhere if the other team, the defensive team, has just got people posted up there. So yeah, this part of Abyss, definitely a little bit difficult to get through. There's so many different, it's such an open space that there's so many different angles that you can get shot from. So the person on cart really has the easy job, and everybody else in their team ideally is clearing these areas, as we see Snarples here. And because they are in all of these doors, windows, etc., Free is having a really hard time pushing. But they're about around this corner, and we're constantly getting closer and closer to Skye's spawn, which is why Free's push has definitely slowed down a bit here. And with 3:30 to go, still totally doable, but yeah, that was a good job by Alexis. They're gonna have to make sure that they're not letting people hold them in spawn. And we saw that a little bit. Oh no, Free looks like they have a bot. I don't know who dropped. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully they can hop back in fairly quickly. Because that's, yeah, man, and on blue, it's just super difficult. That one extra person makes a world of difference. Especially now that we see Skye pushing forward. And there goes the bot. Okay, looks like they've got Alchemist back in. Cool. Technical difficulties, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but man, Skye Money here is just peppering everybody. They need to take him out. That little spot he was is actually really good because you can't see it necessarily, because there's a wall on the side that the blue team would be pushing from. So it's a really good job by him staying alive as the cart has been still for probably about a minute now. But we see Skye once again utilizing Secret Tunnel very well. And hopefully we can see a coordinated push by Free, because those rockets are also now up. Oh! Tomcat was gonna go for money and taken out. Yeah, there's lots of explosives up. We just see shocks raining in. I don't know where they're coming from, but we see rockets just going everywhere, and they don't necessarily know somebody's there. They're not specifically aiming for someone, but it's a fantastic job just to put damage on somebody who might be nearby because they have that area damage, splash damage out. And Wet Dream finally taken out. That spot's finally clear, but the rockets are still up. And so if they put two on cart right there, that's going to be dangerous. We see Shocks just hop forward. Alexis going for rockets here. Taken out by Wet Dream. And it doesn't look like they got a push out of that, but it's generally a good time to get a push. If somebody's going for rockets, rockets are distracted. But I think they also had Shocks up, so they really didn't get a chance to take advantage of that. Here we've got Tomcat. Okay, so they've got two on cart right now. I think somebody's gone for rockets. It's difficult sometimes with the internet difference to really avoid getting hit by those rockets when you're hopping on and off cart. So that was well done by Tomcat to be able to avoid that. And I'm sorry if there are people out there messaging on YouTube. I'm trying to pull that up so I can get comments and hopefully respond to them. Otherwise, it's going to continue to be just me word vomiting and rambling for quite a while. So, let's see. So 15 seconds, I think it's safe to say Free's probably not going to get checkpoint, but we can see an overtime push. I'm not entirely sure how any of that would factor into MMR, but I'm sure it'd be helpful for them to test with. So we see a Skye victory here. I would normally say, oh, what map is up next? But I guess that was the whole. It's weird having these matchups just be one map. So 16 minutes, definitely done early. That is. Oh, we've got 2 in the comments. Yay! Hey, Mr. Zope, hey Laz. Feel free to mute me because it's just me random. We've got top scorer. Wet Dream was definitely doing a lot of damage. Him and Money were just occupying that secret tunnel, killing everybody, holding free up in their spawn. Free Tomcat crushing it. He was focused on card a lot, and he was doing really well with objective focus. So yeah. I am not sure who we have up next, and I'm honestly not sure if they're going to try to cycle people through quicker, if they are already. We will have to see. Okay, I'll just ramble to myself. Okay. Okay. Not sure. I assume we're gonna end up switching servers if you're still watching this stream. Hey, I see Black Widow there. Captain of Skye. I believe still captain. But well done to your team. Yep. Exciting.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah, what? I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Yeah, that looks a bit wonky. Okay, cool. So, looks like we're gonna have Arc playing Skye as they advance, and currently playing now, or soon finishing up, TBDI, Limbo, Fear, Org. Now, oh, do we have Org and Nax up next? No, we have Bandit, HotU. Yeah. Bandit and HotU. Bandit and HotU down 14-19. and then Zara and Moist. Not entirely sure who moved on all those, but as Skye progresses forward, yeah, and yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna try to get people starting early if they're available. You could ping, who is it, like Goblin or Q-Druid on HotU.
The goal is to have them start at their start time. So I gave them the 10-minute warning a couple minutes ago.
Cool, we will not be starting early. We have 8 minutes to go. I can try to find them. Yeah. I'll ping Sage. Yeah. Imagine they're all in-game warming up, so hopefully somebody messages me back. Oh, cool. Awesome. So yeah, Arc Skye, whenever that game is. You haven't heard anything? Oh, wait, somebody responded. Let's see. Sage Birdie's making the server. I will hopefully ping you password in a sec. Oh, it's the same password, I think, as the other one. Yeah, they're about to hop in now. You could try the password. Let's see who. Cool. Okay, so they got about 3 minutes. See if we can keep everything on time again. That's awesome. Yeah, I guess normally we'd sit here talking about what maps they play, who we think's gonna win, how far we think they're gonna get. But I honestly have no idea who's going to be playing. It is, for those listening, or nobody listening out there, the tournament is made up of strictly league teams and only the rostered players, but they can, you know, pick any 5 really. I'm sure not everybody was going to be available today, but I think this will be a good game. HotU's an older team, but I think they've gone through so many changes that I don't even know if I'd consider them as an older team at this point. Bandit, relatively new. I like their logo there. Oh, something's wonky. Fire horse. Yeah, the logo's in the. I guess the map will change, but so we've got Numbnuts, glitched robot. What is that? Small? I can't even read that. We got. Okay. Oh yeah, snack. Okay. The kobold. Interesting. Anyway, over on HotU, we got D Puppy Doggy, K, Bill Lumberg, and 2 bots. Well, we'll see how this goes, but ideally they should be starting regardless of whether or not they both have 5 in at 4:30, or you know, whatever time zone you're in, but 4:30 Eastern. Looks like we do now have 5 HotU and 5 Bandit. Cool. Just in time. Some of these names are interesting. I'm trying to. I don't know how many of these people are using their roster names and how many are messing around with the names, but looks like Pure Blood. Bill Lumberg, yeah, so I think Pure Blood's the only one I don't recognize. He might be a newer player or an alias. And looks like they're getting ready to get started here. We're gonna have HotU pushing first, or HotU, for anybody interested, stands for Heart of the Underdog. And Bandit is gonna be defending first. I wonder what they're waiting for. They might be waiting on you, Firehorse. You wanna... I mean, that's okay. Let's, you wanna give them the go-ahead and, yeah, okay, cool.
Prepare
Okay.
to start.
Off the bat... Oh, that's weird. It looks like we're waiting on some players from both teams. And maybe just taking a second to load in? I don't know. Oh, weird. I only see 4 on each team.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, okay, well, it's 4-on-4 for the time being, apparently.
First,
We've got HotU coming out of the gate, trying to clear out all the bandit folks, and Alex here kind of unnoticed until he's finally taken out. And Sage, I think we'll see a lot of shocks from Sage here. Interesting, a little bit wonky internet things there. But HotU's pretty much cleared the area. They're managing to get a solid push here. Oh, and I guess it's a bit intermittent. Bandit's getting in there and wreaking some havoc. They're trying to put 2 on cart here. It's interesting. I think we're seeing now more so. Maybe a little bit more stacking of the cart than we would normally see. I guess it's pretty early on, and if they know that they've got the area pretty well cleared, why not? It can only help them. And Bandit is doing a good job here of slowing them down, if not stopping. But coming in from behind with the cart and staying alive, doing a good job, but finally taken out by Skye. Hey, not sure which that is. We've got pretty much just HotU in the area. I'm sure they've got some people pushed up and trying to prevent Bandit from even getting into the pool room. These charge shots are super helpful because, you know, if not kill, at least put some damage on those points. Got somebody chilling in the secret tunnel. And it looks like Sage with her shocks. Yep, wreaking havoc. That cart is still moving. Yep, and glitched robot. Man, Bandit really likes their shocks, and they're great with them. Some of them are very frustrating with them. And I don't know if he meant to pick up that sniper. Interesting. Some HotU coming in. They've got 2 in the area, but it looks like rockets are up. However, there was another something there to hop on cart. A couple more by the looks of it. So they're doing a good job of cycling, having players in the area. Is Goblin crouching? I'm not sure if he's doing that on purpose. He's stood back up. So they're trying to come in from different angles, it looks like. They're seeing their teammates go one way and adjusting accordingly. However, Bandit's doing a really good job of getting behind that cart. A lot of times we're seeing the HotU players get picked off without realizing that somebody's behind them. I don't know if callouts would help that, or, you know, just watching behind cart, having 2 in the area, and splitting where you're watching. You're going to have to take those shocks out to even get around this corner. It looks like Bandit's got a pretty good setup here. And a good headshot there by Stage Birdie. But she is taken out. But the shocks are still up. Yeah, they're going to have to take those out. Looks like they're trying to get rockets to get some damage on that. Trying to bend them around that corner. Glitched robot. Still staying alive. They did get someone on cart. A little bit of a push there. Glitched robot's still up. Somebody went to try and take him out, but he survived. And they look like they're pushing forward. They do have multiple shocks up here. They're just gonna start peppering the cart, peppering secret tunnel entrance. And Rexac in comment saying that wall has taken 2 lives so far. Yeah. Trying to peek out. I assume you're talking about trying to peek out, shoot explosives, as opposed to shooting the explosives and taking that splash damage yourself. It's a toss-up. It's dangerous. But it looks like HotU really is trickling. I think they definitely need to group up, and hopefully the fact that we're not seeing many of them right now means they are grouping up. It's either that or... I know we're seeing... Oh, here's 4 of them. Wow, that was... okay. Good group up. And it looks like they did get one of the shocks down. Either suicide or, you know, intentional. But, okay. So they're gonna... Now that they took out all 5 of them, Bandit's gonna have another opportunity to get more shocks up. It looks like they have 2 pairs up already. This bit... Oh! And they still have Alex coming around. I don't know why they haven't realized that pattern yet, that he does. He keeps going around behind him, and just nobody notices. But with a minute to go, 31. I don't think checkpoint is exactly at 50, so I actually don't know. But HotU really does need to get some feet on the cart. We got a little bit of a push there. Good headshot by Alex. Alex should probably be taking that fight to the cart. Try and prevent that little movement as they're shooting each other. Just because it looks like it's gonna be close as to whether or not they're gonna hit checkpoint. 30 seconds, but totally doable. They've got to get a group in there, and good job there by Bandit popping on the cart as soon as they started moving it. And as it starts to push into checkpoint a little bit, it gets a little bit more difficult to... Oh, 10 seconds. They can still do it. They've got to get more than one in there. Yeah, that was close. He died right. Yeah, that was a really good job by Bandit. Those explosives were just taking him out. So, we're used to this being the goal. We're used to, normally, Bandit would not have to push past checkpoint, but now they have the opportunity to still push the entire map. This is how it's going to be now. Ignore that goal sign. Did they turn the mutator on? Oh, well, guess we'll see. Anyway.
Match starts in
Okay,
3,
awesome.
2.
So yeah, they're gonna try to push to the end. They've got the full time to do it.
First elimination.
And right off the bat, they are double stacking. But we can expect to see shocks and lucky shocks. Oh, lots of HotU in the area. That cart is moving though. They gotta get those shocks on the cart. Shocks are taken out. We see rockets coming in. A couple of rockets. Yeah, right? That's what I was just looking at. Oh, but nice. Okay. He needs a dash, but he's taken out before he can get one. HotU's doing a good job here of distributing where their people are. They've focused on cart, but they're also having their teammates run around and clear out the side areas. They're trying to put 3 on here, it looks like. Once again, seeing a lot of stacking. Oh, I like that once again. But Bill did a great job there of shutting down the cart. He's going to try and stay in that area. Probably steal a dash. Was able to get around behind him. And a great rocket there. That might be all 5 of them. That was a nearly team wipe, if not a team wipe. And good job stealing their dash. Good kill there by Bill. Probably going to need some health. Another good kill. But the cart's moving, so. As we start to move into pool room, it looks like HotU does have rockets up. And they're definitely making this difficult for Bandit. The pushes are not continuous, they're decently short, but they are gaining momentum. I don't know if you fell in the water or if you died and fell in the water. Oh, lots of people dying in succession right there. Okay, so we really got to see these sight lines taken out and those explosives, definitely, especially if they're going to double stack the cart. It's just way too easy to kill more than one at one. We got a sniper up. Oh, that's exciting. It's a great spot for a sniper. Definitely a lot of sight lines. But they've got rockets. Oh, I don't know if that was a rocket kill or not, but that was pretty cool. They need to get around this bend. Somebody hiding in this window again. There's probably always going to be somebody there. And I can only imagine we're going to see rockets up here in a sec. Or shocks on cart. He's going to protect. He knows somebody's gone secret tunnel. Great kill there. Great couple of kills. Nice. And they're going to want to take those out because those offensive shocks are killing them too. Man, like I said, Bandit loves their shocks. Good job there. Rockets are up. Good kill. Holy shit. Some great kills there. And Bandit is chugging along. They got just under 3 minutes. I think they're definitely ahead of where HotU was. Cannot say definitively, but safe to say. These rockets are up. They're starting to make this bend. This bend is difficult just because of how many sight lines you can get for shocks and just pelt that cart. And you've really got to coordinate taking out explosives and topping on the cart at the same time. And yeah, we definitely see some of these people set up with shocks on HotU. Trying to sneak around through secret tunnel, but Bill has almost taken both out. Yeah, we see some of them going for explosives, try to take them out. They got 2 minutes. And HotU's done a fantastic job here slowing this push down. But somebody's pushed Blitz drove out in his shocks. Oh, rockets are down. Okay, that's what they needed. They're gonna hop on cart now, and hopefully somebody communicated to HotU that the cart's moving, because there was somebody in secret tunnel. Sometimes the suicide is worth it. In hyper dash. Happy about that. Yeah, that was a great group up. And a good job. Oh, wow. That's a great job by them. Oh. Good job, HotU. They still... Right now, they really just need to keep feet on cart and... Not 2 people, but... Yeah. Make sure they're not pushing forward too far. But we do see some of them taking out a couple. We see some people up in the top. If you watch their names, they're dying. And so HotU pushing up has definitely slowed them down a bit, but they do want people standing around, staying focused on that. Preventing these little pushes. Oh! Okay. That worked. One more in the area, it looks like. And good job. They're not going to want to have that 2 people on cart, but they're doing a good job of keeping feet on cart at all time. They're at 55 seconds, just under a minute. And they got it, I think. I'm fairly sure. Okay, yes. But they've got another 6:45 to push now. Just they've beaten HotU technically, I believe, and I am still learning the ins and outs of this new system. But it only helps them moving forward to, well, I guess maybe not in this little tournament. If this were the league, it would only help them going forward to continue pushing as far as they can. It's going to be interesting, though. I'm curious to see, because I feel like a lot of teams are just so used to, you know, you push to the mark and you're done. I'm hoping it's not going to be a thing that people start to let up just because, you know, they've realized that they've won. And so they just, I don't know. That'll be something to think of and something that teams need to be aware of. And triple stack here. We're really not seeing any HotU in the area. If we watch that map up in the top right of the screen, it looks like HotU is kind of, they were getting held up around Squid Room or their spawn. And Bandit was doing a really good job there keeping them out, but they finally got to cards down, stealing their dashes, which is brutal because it's a very long map, and without dashes, it's the quarry of payload. But they are not letting Bandit get that dash. The rockets are up. Good job taking out the rockets. And it looks like HotU's going to be grouping up around Squid Room. Somebody has gone flank, so we're going to see... Oh, no, it looks like that flank has been taken out. And if you're unsure, I'm looking up that little tiny map in the top right. Red is HotU, blue is Bandit, and so you can just kind of see, even if it's not visible on the actual screen that we're watching here. Oh, no, I thought he got that. Good. That was a good rocket there. Pure Blood is doing a... finally taken out. So they got rockets out. HotU's still up, though. Still controlling the area. And... Oh! Somebody on Bandit walked right past him. He's gonna grab that health. And card's still not moving, so good job there by Puppy Doggy. Stealing their dash once again, but he is taken out by Glitched Robot. They're having a really hard time getting around this corner. And I don't know that they're really sending anybody through flank. And there we see, yeah, we just saw quite a few Bandit go through flank, but I think they died around there. I don't know if they're trying to change things up based on the fact that they haven't really been moving, which is definitely a smart thing to do. And they have. Now they've gotten a good push, so well done. Well, good adapting. Rockets are up, and does take Cart down. It's a dangerous spot to have 2 players. Somebody's gonna die on their own rocket. There's shocks on Cart. Good job of clearing Cart and staying alive. Yeah, looks like HotU's kind of got this area locked down. I don't know if Bandit's grouping up. We see some hopping out of flank there. But he's taken out right away. They definitely need to get more bodies in the area. It was a really good job of clearing the Cart before they hopped in, though. And we just saw there, they didn't get a push out of it, but, you know, worth trying again. HotU's definitely watching flank a little bit more. They are sending some through flank, and we see 2 on Bandit going through flank. You can only imagine they're communicating with, 3 of them. Communicating with their team to coordinate that effort. And they're just getting taken out as they're getting close to Cart. Glitched Robot with his shocks there. But he was definitely outnumbered. He still picks off quite a few of them. 2:14 to go. And just a reminder at this point, Bandit has beaten HotU. They do, however, for MMR's sake and for sakes of the league, they want to continue pushing as far as they can. Good dancing there by Numbnuts. That's a sentence I don't think I'd ever say. There's a couple rockets trying to get set up, but they're getting taken out right away. Glitched Robot barely stays alive. That was well done, and I don't know how he didn't die, but he's finally taken out. Little tiny push there. Looks like HotU's gonna get set up here again as Bandit sends more through the flank. They got 1 minute and 30. Lots of explosions. Look, Bandit is doing really well pushing forward and keeping them in their spawn while somebody's on Cart. That is key, because a lot of times, not a lot of times, but sometimes it happens that teams get so focused on killing, on keeping them in their spawn, all that good stuff, they don't realize nobody's on Cart. And so all of those kills, all of those deaths are great, but, they haven't accomplished much. Oh. Trying for offensive rockets there. Looks like we've got all 5 HotU in the area, but somebody has gone through their left dash, and they're getting a great push out of that. The rockets are up. I think they just either took out one of them or missed. They had 2 on Cart. That was a good little push there. With 30 seconds left, I don't know that we'll see them get the whole way. Fantastic job so far. Yeah, it looks like HotU's really kind of posting up in the area. And Bandit, I've not really seen them come in with only 1 at a time. They're doing a great job of getting numbers, and when they have one hop on Cart, they've always got somebody there to back them up or to hop on once they die.
5, 4,
Let's go.
3,
Good
2,
shots, dude.
1. Time's up.
I thought they were gonna get overtime. Okay. Well done. Definitely. Wow. Good job by Glitched Robot. We saw him with 62 kills. A lot of those probably with shocks. That was really well done. And can we see the scores? Thank you. We got Alex coming up behind Glitched Robot as well. HotU had Bill at the top. Great job, and D Puppy. And yeah, well done by both teams. It was definitely close. I really thought that HotU was going to get checkpoint. I would have loved to see the overtime checkpoint, but well done, guys. And we've got 10 minutes till our next game. So, great timing. Well done. That is what I was... It is HHI versus W2. Is that just making fun of the fact that it's tax season? Yeah, I know. It just made me think of the fact that I have to finish up my taxes. True. Yeah, so the winner of 2. Yeah, I think that's right. Maybe? HHI versus TBDI, because TBDI beat Limbo. And that, yeah, so it's HHI versus TBDI. Guys, I see you, or you know, if you're playing, cool, but I see you in the comments if you want to hop in and talk. This should be an interesting matchup. These are both very spread out teams. Anyway, yes, both very international teams. And definitely 2 well-established teams. I don't know some of the ins and outs of who was older, but definitely some original players. However, I think HHI has gained some new great pickups this season from some other teams who I think are decently established players, but not on HHI. So it'll be exciting to see. I don't know who's going to be in for them. Hopefully we can see some of these new faces and see how they're gelling with the team. It's been fun seeing them in scrimmages. Do we know whose server we're looking for? Hey Highs, if you can hear me, can you tell us which server or whose server we're looking for? Oh, they don't know yet. You got 5 minutes. Oh, Soap server. Where in the world are we? What server are they on? Firehorse, do you know what server they're on? Oh. Interesting. So it could be Sydney. It could be Singapore too. I'm joking. I'm sorry. The sarcasm does not translate well sometimes. Anyway, Yep, you're good. So, as we're waiting, I don't know how many people are in chat or how many people can hear, but welcome to the Abyss tournament if you're just now hopping in. Thanks to everybody who organized this. It was a tiny little bit last minute, but I think a pretty cool decision to do. You know, a lot of people like Abyss. A lot of people don't like Abyss. And I see both sides. I think it's awesome. We can test out the new payload mutator. And it's a little bit of a taste of the next season as everybody's spinning up for the next season. Maybe getting a little bit sick of scrimmages and seeing the same teams and all that good stuff. A little bit of a feel to get you in the mindset for the next season. We have a couple people hopping in already. Definitely some familiar names that'll be fun to watch. Despite the fact that oh crap, I might have to hop out actually. I just realized to go warm up. Dang it. Yeah, I gotta hop out. Dang it, I wanted to watch this. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for casting, and I will see about. I have no idea what the game's gonna look like later, but if I can help out commentating, I'm happy to. So, wait.
No worries, thank you, Kelly. Really appreciate your help.
Of course.
And I can help commentate here.
Awesome. Sorted. TBDI versus HotU.
Prepare
Yep.
to start.
Gotta keep this going. I'm actually really impressed today. staying on top of the games starting when they're supposed to start. The Arc versus Skye match is also a 4v4 right now, as well as this one. And
Match starts in 3.
STHX versus TM&M's got 5v5 that's about to start. So we got HHI versus TBDI. These are both international, most part international. So as far as ping is concerned, they should be fairly matched. You're gonna see a lot of heavy weapons here at the beginning. You know, the goal here for TBDI is to try to clear out those heavy weapons so that they can get a good push without being wiped off the cart easily. I know Callie kind of talked about that mutator. That's new to the league. We asked the developers to put that in for us, and it's all going to go into the new MMR system, which for payload is going to be like your push rate. We've got a formula that's going to play into the MMR system. We're also really excited to hopefully get that released publicly to all of Dash League, which will be the first open MMR system that I'm aware of. At least for virtual reality. So this is a really good push here by TBDI. They're almost to in just over a minute. Kind of expect, you know, these heavy rockets to hold them back a little bit more. Like with any payload, the first initial push, you know, the blue team can get back to the cart faster than the red team can get there. And then that eventually starts to switch as they get near a checkpoint. Donuts here going on the flank side here, trying to get to their checkpoint. Well, maybe come around pool so that he can try to, he kills himself in the water. The funny thing about that water is it's 2 inches deep. I don't really understand how it's supposed to kill a robot, but apparently any water is a robot, they die instantly. And the worst is you get like a little toe in, even though you dash out, and there you go, Mr. B killing himself as well. Maybe the pool is electrified, I don't know. Great push here by TBDI. They're making great time. They're almost to the bottom of the hill. And this is about where it's starting to even out versus when you respawn, how long it takes you to get back to the payload. And we're gonna probably start seeing some rockets. Yeah, there we go. Trying to keep that at the bottom of the hill. Very important for disruptors to get up there, get into that side, come out around checkpoint, so that push. Right now you can see the cart is, no one's on it, they're not making any time. And you can't really even tell like what's going on here, to be honest. Amosapala is going to do this great clear out, but to no avail because there's nobody on the cart. That's just insane. They finally got back to it, but not before red team could get back into position here. Adoption papers clearing out their flank. Paula decided to give it onto the cart and get a little bit of push out. There's times when you're on there that thing alone, it moves so slow with a person, you just wish you could just actually push it. Still not bad. They're 2 minutes just around this next bend checkpoint. This is where shocks and heavy weapons and rockets are going to huge play. It is really easy with these heavy weapons to hold that payload right here at this corner. So it's going to take a good amount of effort to flank in and disrupt and kill all the heavy. This is such an interesting map because kind of like around this point, spawn on blue, you can hear the game, shots and everything from checkpoint. And it throws you off a little bit. Typically what teams are going to want to do is, do some sort of group up around the corner and a big push to get the payload. You can see here, decent amount of clearing, but they left a couple people up. And now the rest of their team has to kind of trickle back in. Mr. Soap kind of hiding in this flank area, trying to prevent them from being around, take out the rocket. Alright, oh, he was about to hit the payload, he got taken out by shocks by Reaver. Reaver taking out 3 people right before being taken out by Heise. And a decent little push. They got about 50 seconds to get into that checkpoint. It can be done, we've seen it. But it is a difficult process here. Let's see how they're gonna do. 36 seconds left. This is what I love about the new League mutator for payload is even if they hold them here, when they go to push, they still have to push too. So no one's getting shortchanged on, being able to have to defend the back half of the map potentially.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Doesn't look good.
3.
They could come in.
1.
Red's got a lot set up here. They got a little bit of an overtime there, but it is over. They are going to switch, and HHI gets to push.
Switching sides.
Mr. Soap there with a 25 and 13. Fun fact about Mr. Soap, he's moved continents and ping is the same. It didn't seem to have an effect. I don't know how he does it. It's, maybe it's a skill.
Match starts in 3, 2.
Anyone out there watching is looking into getting into competitive play. One of the biggest things to do is to make sure that you grab the enemy's dashes while they're in their 26-second startup time. Every spawn, every dash or weapon takes 10 seconds to respawn, so usually that will play in your setup. A lot of stacking going on with HHI, on the cart, trying to get that good initial push while they have people pushing forward and covering here in the pool area. And someone just cleared the cart, came in around behind, and it looks like they might have been taken out now. You got a lot of people, HHI, they were doing them abandoned too. Kind of interesting. Grim Reaper pushing into the pool area. And it seems like they're not really sending anyone up towards checkpoint, trying to prevent them at their spawn. Just doing as much as possible to hold down the pool area so the car can get in. Still seems to be working pretty effectively. Some new meta will be coming out and see disrupting all the way to the end. Hey, if you're new to watching Abyss and you haven't seen the cool thing is if they hit checkpoint, it opens up this link tunnel that is kind of up this hill to the left. It gets you around to the back end pretty quickly, which is unique to this map. It's the only payload map that has such a tunnel or unlocked mechanism. TBDI Donuts putting in some work, clearing out the hill there. Taken out by Grim Reaper, comes in, clears out the flank, gets back on cart. I would expect somebody, maybe even Donuts, to start picking rockets. Forgot a suicide mission, taking out the cart there. There we go, Heise finally got some rockets up. He's gonna be able to arc those over. He's taken out by Mr. Soap. Grim Reaper zipping out of there as fast as possible. The enemy there. Not sure who had the shield. Didn't seem like they were firing. Oh, forgot it with a nice shock onto the cart. Stonebread taking out the shocks. And they got 2 minutes 50 seconds to get to checkpoint. TBDI was at 2 minutes before that. And so they've got about an extra 45 seconds here. Now, up until this point, you just had to get that hologram. Hopefully, psychologically, they don't think that it's over. I don't know if Jonas was celebrating or what was going on there. His hands up. There they go. They pushed through.
Checkpoint.
No, it's important, you know. Yeah, they got checkpoint, but unfortunately, they have lost because they were held beforehand. But all of this is going to go into the MMR data. You still have an opportunity to earn MMR by completing this and holding them off as much as possible. Got a Spartan shield with Stonebread here and Mr. V on cart. Stonebread rocking a sniper pistol. Yeah, I'm assuming he's left-handed. Otherwise, that was a horrible pickup on his half. Now that flank tunnel is open right now, so TBDI can be coming in from behind and wiping it, and as well as coming. I am curious to see what the teams will think about this whole league mutator, where you have to continue on to the basically getting everyone equal opportunity to push as far as they. Stonebread just chilling in the cart now with Mr. V on it. Grim Reaper pushed up into Big Bertha, I think is what people call the squid, or Steve, into the squid room. Let's see here. Pardon me real quick. All right, 5 minutes 54 seconds on the clock, and they are into Big Bertha Squid Room. Really good push here by HHI. Their post checkpoint, they've just been cruising. You can see your Grim Reaper's dropping down to grab that flank, move into position, and provide some cover. Oh, and he got taken out. I don't even know who killed him. That was quick. Pretty good corners here to set up in, especially if you can get into it without any dead bodies, in their 5-second respawn. Alright, Grim Reaper, they're slowly making this bend here. And now they're going to be... At this point, this is where payload really becomes, because that flank tunnel you can get from blue spawn to the payload pretty quick. You don't have to go take the long way around. This would be coming in, also sniper shield, switching to stables, trying to do a little more damage. Still taken out by a Masapala. It's always good to know, when you can take an opportunity to pick up some health between waves. Don't want to be left there with a critical red warning on your screen.
Cruising.
And they are cruising. At this point, I mean, TBDI should have rockets up. They should have crossfiring going on. Grim Reaper here with the critical health. Just got clipped on his leg there by TBDI, who kind of threw his hands out. Wasn't thinking he could probably nail him. Probably wondering like how he was able to shoot him with one shot. Now you're starting to see like the setup here. You've got some very high ground. This couple different platforms and everything. Mr. Soap able to, I think, take him out, but he got taken out himself. And this is where you're going to start to see the cart really slow down. It's very difficult to make your way all the way up that hill. Yeah, adoption papers coming up, flanking the monk there who's up on the right crossfire cover. And he left, came back, and took out another one. Oh, maybe he could do a third time. And he does. No one's. I don't think TBDI is communicating. Otherwise, they probably lined up like that for him. Now, this is what is required. And Monkey finally took him out. Not too much of a push though for even taking out 3 people. Pretty much back to back, where they'd have to trickle in every other 5 seconds. A lot of fighting going on in the big squid room. Not enough though to get back to cart and get that up the hill. I think one thing that I think is really interesting about payload is you can have a team that's really bad at defense but pushing, and vice versa. Coming down the wire here. 1 minute 48 seconds. Mr. B still rocking sniper shield. And gets taken out by a dual crossfire. TBDI doing a really good job holding down this. A little bit of a group up here from HHI, but unless they start trying to get around and get through that lobby, I don't think they're going to do much damage. High's here, flank, trying to meet them at their spawn, come up behind them. Got a good headshot there, steal their dash. Probably grab some health and then take out whoever else is left here in this lobby. Adoption papers was not going to be put down there by Ice. Going to move forward.
1 minute.
Oh, nice. Under 1 minute, and they're fighting more here than they are on the load. "39 seconds here." Really wondering where that, good coordination by HHI. What's happening? Or if they're tired. Or maybe they realize, we got through the hologram, we're good, we don't need to make it to the very end. 12 seconds left here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Well, at least they got it up on the hill.
1.
A little bit of overtime. Zoom. Are they able to get it to the top? Impressive. They made it to almost to the very top of the hill. That was a good win by HHI. And the Skye vs. Arc match is also over that quick. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to take off too because for UNSC versus Fear. About 7 seconds here. On to the next one. I'll see if I can get you another commentator.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Appreciate your help.
Welcome.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Red takes A, first elimination.
So, Fire Horse, how are we looking? What's going? Awesome. Whoa, they're like double stacking.
I need to go through the logos and resize them all just to make sure that they're uniform size. That's the problem I'm having.
Ah, yep. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm going to bring it up on YouTube as well.
Cool. Now the resolution should be fairly good because I'm running Nitro these days, and it allows me to
Nice.
cast 1080p to Discord. So hopefully the commentators should see it a little more clearly than what they used to be able to.
Oh yeah, it's looking really nice. I see you guys chose to use the Payload Celebration Tournament one.
I think that was a
I love
bit of a
that.
mistake. But
Hey, it still works, honestly.
exactly. It's a biz. It's all a biz.
It is all abyss indeed.
Oh, looks like we've got a full team from Other. We're just waiting from from Org.
Are you meant to have your mic being heard?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. At the moment, I think it's unmuted, so everybody can hear.
Yeah, so you sound super quiet, by the way, on the actual audio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have my audio down a little bit low normally because I got a pretty crappy microphone. I got a new microphone coming actually.
Ooh,
Selling
nice.
these Boya microphones now, so I just saw one of the proper casting microphones, so I thought I'll grab that. It's better than this crappy one I'm using at the moment, which is just lousy.
Ah, yep.
It's part of the reason I don't talk too much, is my microphone is pretty poor quality.
Oh, I've heard worse. You should have heard Jedi in our game. He turned into a robot, like a complete robot. Yeah. It was great.
Alright,
yeah.
Well,
Aren't they meant to start the
Here they
match?
go. In fact,
Yeah, they're...
Prepare to start.
It's a
You're meant
4v5.
Yeah, well, they have to work with what they got with starting at the exact time.
Yeah. I wonder if I can...
So, who do we have? Ooh, and it's for on Org's team as well. Yikes. This is going to be very interesting.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Now I gotta remember to watch the Discord screen.
First elimination.
Okay. Oh, looks like... Okay, so it was off to a good start, managing to keep them off the cart pretty well. Never mind, Org has just cleared them out in like no time flat. Wow. Oh, looks like Org does have 5 members now, which is good to see. This makes it a lot more fair of a match. Cool. Both teams looking really strong right now. Mortal, X, Con, Stun on Org. This is .com. Oh, .com. .com's a fast kid. Hard to deal with. Laz Solar? Is that Solar? Okay, Solar. Carly and Venom. Not bad lineups for either side, honestly. Oh no. Con loses out on the battle against Laz. Org doing pretty nice time actually on the car, which is really good to see. Mortal having a nice fight on the cart there against like 2 or 3 of O's teammates. Definitely gets scary in that situation. We'll turn that off. There you go. Who do we have here? Hi! Hey, hi's. Whoa.
Hello.
Hello! Welcome to the commentary box.
Thank you for that joining.
Yeah, I always need another one.
Yeah, Carly asked me earlier if I could join in, but I was playing, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I said Andrea asked to commentate and was like, if you lose, I can commentate a lot, but we won one game, so. So, what are we looking at? Orc?
Org versus O. Really like.
Right.
And both teams have a very strong lineup as well.
Yes. Ooh. Yes.
.com using rockets.
Oh, that's Lazarus. Right. Okay. Yeah. These are all names we know.
Any what is it called? Predictions?
Yeah.
Org or O.
So it all depends on lineup and stuff. But I don't know. I guess O is the more experienced team. So everyone always says the experienced teams, but like they always say that about TBDI, and we usually lose more than we win. So doesn't say much. But no, I think I'll give it to O, but not by a lot. Yeah. And especially if you look at KDs at the moment, but yeah, I mean that doesn't say much, but
yeah, since O is on red, so their whole objective is to take them out.
Yeah.
Yes,
definitely.
Ooh, Con getting behind. Nice. But
Yes,
got them right there as well.
Yeah, I think they're both kind of new, right? I don't know.
And Con?
Yeah.
I think they're kinda new. I'm not honestly too sure.
Yeah, he's they've got a stronghold here at
You
this.
see, they're new, but they're both really, really good players.
Yeah.
Especially
I remember once.
Speedy, yes.
Yeah, I've been in lobby and I was like, I cannot kill this guy. He's too hard. But luckily I got 1 2 in, but not too many. Alright, so Kali is doing shock work. We saw that earlier. That's cool. I always like shocks. Ooh, not shocks. And at that moment you hope the other one died as well. I mean, she died because she hit the guy, right? So.
Yeah.
But well, it doesn't always go that way.
1 minute 14 and.
Oh yeah.
They're only 21% of the way.
Seems likely they will not get past checkpoints if I'm looking at this.
It's reminding me of my game I just had.
Oh, for real? What team are you on?
I'm Southern Cross and we versus Team Name, so you know how that ended up.
I heard you guys had against the team name.
Yeah, it was not good.
No.
Oh, .com with those rockets! Damn!
Awesome.
What are you saying, Firehorse?
No spoilers! I want to watch it later!
Hey, that's why I said, hey, you know how that turned out.
It was awesome. Oh yeah, spoilers. Yeah. No, we all know how it ended.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave it at that.
16 seconds. Oh, yeah, it does not look good for Org at the moment. And it's a league payload mutated, isn't it, as well?
Yes. Oh, so that is something, I don't know if you guys started, but I mean, if you start and the other guy gets past your point, that's very, not so very motivational, like, for team morale it's not good if you have to...
Oh yeah, like...
Well, you know you already lost.
Yeah. Like, if O gets past since it's league payload, they've just got the whole map left to do, but the other team already knows, hey, they've won. So it's like, I agree with you, the morality of it, or like, not morality.
The morality.
Not morality, that's not right.
Yeah, I understand
They become a lot less motivated, that's the word.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's start with them, so.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed it, I was like, this is something I'll have to get used to, like,
oh yeah.
And I guess that's something which may affect, I guess, teams and stuff. So maybe it makes it still a bit tactical who goes first. Maybe
Yeah.
a bit more. I don't know.
But the thing is, in League, they may have it so even if they get past you, depending on where you end up, that's how many points you get. I'm hoping
Yes.
MMR works like that, so then you won't lose as much motivation then.
Yeah, and it also is to not try to game the games, sort of like I don't know, that kind of stuff. So it's all just do your best every map and every.
Is Solo an actual player, guys?
Solo? Oh yeah, I heard he joined a few months ago.
What's his full name? Is it just
I
Solo?
don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Huh. Okay, I've just never seen Solo, I don't think. Maybe wrong,
No,
but...
me neither.
Now,
Ooh,
if it's an alias for one of the other teams, or like team members, that's sketch. Why are you aliasing? Actually, I can figure that out right now.
Whoa, yes, a good aim. Nice. Oh, sorry, Solo. That's unlucky. Hate to see it.
No, Solo's an actual player. Okay.
Yes. Oh, so you were not allowed to use anyone outside your own roster,
Yeah.
and not you were not allowed to use ringers or something like that.
You were able to bring people in that may be on your team, or like are in the team like group.
Yeah, I think originally you could like get people together, but then all the teams that joined are just regular Dash League teams.
Yeah.
So they switched it, but I think they made one exception for the French, so they could get enough players in.
Yeah. They did that with Mork kind of as well, because Mork.
Oh
was,
yeah.
like 2-3 different teams in one.
Yeah.
Three and a half minutes, and they've already
They
beat
passed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got past. What? I want to say checkpoint, but it's weird now.
It's not checkpoint now.
No.
I don't know how I feel about the League Payload Mutator, honestly.
No. I think it's necessary for the MMR, but I mean, there's a reason why it's not in pub lobbies and why it's mutated.
Oh
Because
yeah,
it's true. Yeah, it doesn't make sense just for the game itself. But yeah.
Honestly, anything to fix that MMR, that was it was bad.
Yeah. True.
Well, it looks like August still honestly putting up a good fight, though.
So I think he thought that Solo was dead because he was like very good at play acting. So in soccer you have like the swalbe, like you feign. Ooh, the points.
Yeah.
That you feign like injury and stuff. Maybe something like that happen in Dash League, that you feign that you are shot. And,
yeah.
yeah. I think some people do it already, like especially near checkpoint when all people jump a cart, you just lay on the ground and scribble a bit or something. I don't know.
Yeah, just pretend to be dead.
Yes.
Below their like sideline.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to see if someone is dead. But yeah, this is a strong push. They still got 8 minutes, about 8 minutes, 7 minutes 50 left, so they have a good chance to reach all the way to the end. Though I have to say, this map, it's kinda difficult to get to 100% in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
So did you like playing in like league setting Universal, this map?
Well.
Except for the opponents.
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
I honestly have to say though, for future reference, you make the strong team push the payload first.
Yes.
Of course.
Just to make it interesting to watch and play.
Yeah,
I guess.
and then the weaker team, honestly, whatever they get to, honestly, because like it also kind of like you were saying, it makes it more interesting because the strong team has already made it to a certain point, and now we see what the weaker team can do.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, they've passed the point where
Yeah,
the
let's take
weaker
a cup
team
of
was.
coffee and chill and watch until the end. No, it's still interesting to watch, of course. But yeah, so that's something to think about. But yeah, I guess maybe that's a good idea to just make it like an unofficial rule to, like, between yourselves, determine who you think is gonna win. I mean, that's also like a psychological game, perhaps. Like, yeah, I'm gonna push first, and or like that's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the actual league when it starts.
Yes. Well, they put a date on it, right?
Yeah,
like
March 6th.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited for it. Ooh, honestly,
Nice.
O is
kill.
pushing really well. 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes, and they're already near the like.
But I do have to
point.
say, from this point on, it becomes a bit more difficult, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, it is a battle right now to see if O can get 100%.
Yeah.
Org's not doing too bad. Ooh, Laz. Yeah,
Nice.
Org's not doing too bad, but they're going up against O, who does now have a even stronger lineup than last season.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely say it is tough for them.
So, top killer, I guess, is .com. And
Yeah, can you bring up the scoreboard? Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, so Venom at the moment is top scorer for O, with top killer actually being .com with 54 kills. Wow. I'm just going to say off the org one. I'm pretty sure it was Con. Yeah, Con was Con's
Stun took
top scorer on. Yeah.
Oh, he went back.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Con and Stun are fighting for top scorer.
Yes.
Which is good to see. On org, and top killer was, I'm pretty sure, Stun? No.
No.
X and Stun. Wow.
X. How do you say his name?
X and Stun.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's the same.
Yeah.
EX626 X. I'm figuring
I
out
just say
that.
X, yeah.
Yeah, let's keep it at that.
It's yep. Yeah, he was like one of the like top rookie killers, wasn't he? Of the whole like.
Oh, that's
season.
cool.
3 minutes
here.
20. Oh, 91% already.
low.
Yeah, it's not looking good for all.
Nope.
Who was that? That just went past. That was Carly. Oh my gosh, Carly. That was a like dash and a half, like over the.
Ooh.
Voon almost killing himself on card.
Yeah, I was like, oh no. Living on the edge. So they group up somewhat. Yeah. Alright, they take him out. So .com likes the shotguns, I guess. So the weird part is, there's like 7% left. And if you look at the distance, that doesn't feel like 7%.
Yeah, no.
So it's more like 1%.
Yeah, it's 5% now, which is good.
Yeah. I guess it's more like an emotional 5% or something idea.
They just extended the final like percentage like count out at the end.
Like, this feels right. Let's do it here. I don't know. I wonder how they did it, like formula or something. It's
Yeah, just one person going along the actual whole track, just measuring it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a meter, that's 2 meters, or whatever you guys say.
Yeah, meters.
You guys go meters as well?
Yep, it's just the Americans that use
Cool.
the old-fashioned
Americans are weird.
system. I think they crashed like a...
Why didn't you hop on cart there? Could have taken it out.
Feels regret.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG. Both teams played pretty well. Sadly, Org could not hold them.
That's very good. Victory by O. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, Org is now out of the match. They did win their first match, I'm pretty sure, which was cool to see. And O is moving on.
We'll see tomorrow, I guess. Is there one more match, or is this the last one?
Is this
for
the
today?
last one? Firehorse?
I'm pretty sure that was the last match. That's the 4th one I've done today. I'm pretty sure that's the final round for today. We've got the ladder.
Org and The vs Life is the final match today.
Yep.
Who is that currently going on as well?
It could well be, yes.
Cool.
With Dre. I don't know. I tried to see if there was an open.
Yeah, it seems like it is going on right now. There's a few people in Dre's booth. But yeah, let's see this thing. So we've got Arcvist team name. Who expected that? HHI beat TBDI.
Yes, we won the first round against Limbo, and then we lost against HHI.
Nice.
Yep.
I don't. There's nothing for the Loop Bandit and Fire Most. What is going on there? So O is moving on.
Zara, most down the bottom.
Hmm?
Most is down the bottom. Oh, I see.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Black and Sun like saying who won. Oh jeez.
Let me just play with this a little bit. Maybe I've got it sort of off the screen. No, I think that's it.
Yeah, but as in like the actual Loop versus Bandit and Fire versus Most doesn't have a winner. Or are those games tomorrow as well?
I think they might be tomorrow. Because if you look up at match 10, HHI TBDI, which is going on now.
And we already did it. Yeah.
UNSC is also playing and O just finished. And The Life would be playing, so that would be up to 10. So
okay.
11,
So Loop vs Bandit and Fire vs Most would be tomorrow then.
I think so.
Cool. Okay, well, then, guess that's it for today.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for casting.
Yeah, thanks for casting, Firehorse, and thanks also, Dre, for casting. And yeah, thanks all the commentators that did commentate the matches.
Alright.
Awesome.
Have a good night or day. What time is it there?
It is currently 8:52 AM. Well, so 9 AM almost.
I feel for you guys in these competitions. That's rough. Awesome that you made it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, have a good one, everyone. And
have a good night.
See you everyone tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
I'ma get it, you know I be on the one.